Hi, greetings. It's me, Dr. Paul Gerhardt, and I'm looking forward to working with you this quarter. It's an online class, and I've got the very best materials for you at the very best price. We've negotiated a price with the McGraw-Hill publisher and found the best price for you, so I'm sure that you're not only going to enjoy the materials, but you're really going to appreciate the fact that we've got powerful learning materials that we've acquired for you at an excellent price. So we're grateful to our rep at McGraw-Hill, but you do need to make sure that you purchase your textbook from the Pierce College Library or from the bookstore in order to get the special negotiated price. We are using McGraw-Hill's Connect for the 10th edition of Lucier, our author. So you need to make sure you have the right edition of the textbook, and when you buy the textbook, you actually get an access code to the online materials. There is an ebook that is available, and that will make the price affordable for you. What you need to know is that in the online McGraw-Hill website that you'll find in your syllabus, you'll notice there is a link that you need to connect with and open an account with Connect. If you do not have McGraw-Hill Connect access yet, you need to sign up for that. There is a trial period, so if you don't have money for your textbook right now, you can use the trial period that comes with that, but that's I think that gives you a couple extra weeks to be able to participate before you actually have to pay. All the quizzes and the Learn Smart assignments are actually found in McGraw-Hill's Connect website, so you definitely have to purchase that by following the instructions in the syllabus. And I want to go over the syllabus because I want everybody who wants to earn an A in this class to know how to do it. And I spell it out in the syllabus, so do make sure you read the syllabus. I'm going to go over the basics for you right now in this welcome video. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you enjoy the class. I'm full-time professor here at Pierce College. I am the program coordinator for our business program, and I've been teaching at Pierce for over a decade now, and I've been teaching college for over 16 years now, and so it's a real honor for me to be able to share valuable information that I've shared with my clients over the years. So this is not just theory and textbook stuff. This is stuff that really is applied in the real world. Human relations is the core of success. All businesses have products and services, but if you don't have the right people doing the right thing at the right time because they want to and they want to be motivated and they're working well with other people, then the company becomes a little less strong. And each person adds to the success of every company. And every leader has an effect on every person. And so we'll talk about those concepts as the course progresses. But let's talk about right now how to be successful in this class. You'll notice that in week 0 you have to do an introduction to you. So look in the discussion area of Canvas for the week 0 discussion question, which is a biography. Answer those questions thoroughly in 250 words or more. Be very specific and thorough in all of your discussion question answers, and then read everybody's biography through the first 2 weeks of school. The discussion questions always disappear after the deadline, so make sure that you answer each of the discussion questions. The first discussion question is a week 0 biography. It's a question about you. Fill those answers out very thoroughly. Help us to get to know you. Help us to know what you know. This will set the baseline for the rest of the course. And then get to know your peers. Even though you're taking an online class, you're still real people working on the other end of those computers. You'll be discussing important topics each week with these people. So get to know your peers. Read the biographies of everybody in class and reply back to a minimum of 3 other learners in this class. And do that before the deadline. Make your peer replies meaningful. Always show that you are understanding what the person has said and then reply back in a meaningful way that adds value to the discussion. You'll see me remind you about this throughout the whole quarter. Don't go through the motions in any class that you take. Make this a valuable learning experience. I want you to have the power of having effective human relations. As a matter of fact, the literature shows that over 90% of a person's career success is directly related to your human relations skills. Hence, it is not common sense. Sometimes we think it is, but it's not. And sometimes there's something called paradigms where we think we have this winning formula on how things work, but chances are you may not have it exactly right. And just like if you don't have good driving skills because you think you know how to drive, but you don't really understand all the rules of the road, you're going to fail and you're going to get in accidents, or you're not going to pass your driver's test, for instance. So don't fake learning. You really can't fake learning, and there are lots of systems in this course to help you be successful in learning. An A in this course means that you really have shown mastery of course concepts. So if you don't earn an A in this class, it's probably because you haven't dedicated enough real time to do learning. Learning is an active process, as I'm famous for saying. So let's talk about how to make your learning process successful. The more you expose yourself to the content, that means reading the content, reviewing it, asking active questions, the more the content is going to become yours. So make it your goal to learn as much as possible in this course. You're going to see that the Connect learning materials have a Learn Smart section for every chapter. You lose the 10 points that are available for each chapter in Learn Smart if you miss the due date. So schedule time to read the chapters early, before the due dates, and then go through the Learn Smart assignments before the deadline. I will not reset an assignment for any reason at all. So do make this class a priority and do the Learn Smart activities at the start of the week. Do them early. Do them often. And earn all 10 points for each chapter. There's clear due dates that you can see set in McGraw-Hill Connect. So do watch the due dates carefully. So let's review. Biography, due in week 0. Do it early. Read everybody's biography and reply back to 3 people. Do the syllabus quiz after reading the syllabus thoroughly. Print a copy of the syllabus up and have it and review it often. And go through the syllabus quiz, which has a due date, and that's found in Canvas. And then read my announcements each week that I send out on Monday. I will remind you every Monday morning what is due this week. It's going to be 2 discussion questions each week. The discussion questions are related to the chapters that are assigned. Don't work ahead on the discussion questions. They may change. So they won't change on the Monday that I have it, but I will have the discussion questions updated for you to answer by Wednesday of the week they are due. So every Wednesday, 2 discussion questions are assigned to help you talk about your experience and understanding and applying the concepts related to the chapters that are assigned. So every Wednesday, 2 discussion question answers are due. I call those human relations reports. So your human relations report is your discussion question answer, and they are both due each week on Wednesday. So what do you do for the rest of the week? Well, the correct answer is you read the answer to everybody else's discussion questions from Wednesday through Saturday, and then reply back for each discussion question to a minimum of 3 other students. Can you reply back to 4? Yes. And your discussion question replies need to add value. So make them a minimum of 90 words each, and show in your peer replies, 3 for each discussion, 90 words each peer reply, that you understand what the peer, your classmate, has talked about, and show how some understanding on how to apply what he or she has said as it relates to the question. And they may not be right. You may say, Joe, I read your discussion question and you said that the Pygmalion effect is the same as the Hawthorne effect. It's not. It's clearly different. As a matter of fact, the Hawthorne effect is this, and this is with the Pygmalion effect. I encourage you, Joe, to read the chapter again. I want you to learn the concepts of the chapter well. So there's no minimum amount of A's that I can give to students in this course, but the A's are earned according to the criteria in the syllabus, and the criteria in the syllabus is there to help you manage your time well in the learning processes. So each week, 2 discussion questions. And each discussion question is due on Wednesday, and 3 peer replies are due for each discussion question no later than the end of the week. So watch the due dates. I do not accept late work. You need 90 words per each peer reply, and you need 3 peer replies for each discussion question, and each discussion question needs a minimum of 250 words. So that's what you'll find in the syllabus. So quizzes probably should be taken no later than Saturday of the week. Watch the due dates. There are some quizzes have over 100 questions in them. And so do make sure that you're reading the chapters carefully, and you do the discussion questions before it times out. You don't have chance to time to go back and look up questions. The quizzes are in place to help you see whether or not you really understood the chapters. So read the chapter questions, do the quizzes, and they're automatically submitted by the end of the week. I will import all quiz scores and Learn Smart scores in week 11. So do the quizzes before the due date. You only get one shot at it. The quizzes are in place to help you see whether or not you really understood the course concepts. You can't fake learning in this class. So study the chapters, take good notes. Use your notes when you're taking the quizzes. If the quizzes are easy, that's a good sign that you've studied enough. If the quizzes are hard, that means you didn't study well enough. And the Learn Smart assignments are in place to help you understand the questions. So do the Learn Smart assignment before doing the quizzes. And so you've got a quiz for each chapter that's due by the end of the week, and a Learn Smart assignment that's due by the end of the week. And no matter how many questions there are in a Learn Smart assignment or how many questions there are in a quiz, you can only earn up to a maximum value of 10 points. So the questions obviously will be worth less than 1 point each. The computer averages that out for you. So if you get 100% on a quiz by answering 120 questions right, you'll earn 10 points for that quiz. So it's a good thing there are a lot of questions in there. If you get 90% on a quiz, you'll earn 9 points for that quiz when I import it into the chapter. Or into Canvas. So each chapter quiz is due the week the chapter is assigned to read. Each Learn Smart assignment is due by the end of the week. I don't accept any late work in this course, so stay ahead of the due dates. Do not do discussion question answers before Monday of the week that they're assigned. And they do answer them by Wednesday of the date they're assigned. So in this course, I am not technical support. Canvas, contact the Pierce College Canvas administrator if you have questions about Canvas. If you have questions about Learn Smart or Connect, use the information found in the file section in the PowerPoint where the technical support is. I've also posted that technical support information in week 0 modules area. So do make sure that you are if you have a question, that you contact the correct technical support. If you have a question about content, make time to come and see me or send me an email. I'm really good about replying back to emails in a timely manner, and I'm also in my office Monday through Friday, so you can call me in my office. If I'm there, I'll answer the phone. If I'm not there, leave a message and I'll reply back to you within 24 hours if you contact me Monday through Thursday. If you contact me after Thursday when I leave my office, I'll reply back to you on the following Monday. So it is important for me to help answer content questions, but you got to ask them early, and that means you need to manage your time appropriately. Do the work early for this class. Don't do the late work late. Read ahead in the chapters. Do the Learn Smart assignments early. Do the weekly quizzes towards the end of the week when you feel confident that you understand the material. Read the chapters more than once. So let me review. Read the chapters more than once and several times throughout the week that they're assigned. No late work is accepted. Do your discussion answers on Wednesday. Discussion prompts will be available on Monday of the same week. Don't do any discussion questions for the next week because they may change. So do stay on top of the reading, but don't do any of the discussion question answers before Monday of the week that they are due. Do them on Wednesday. Wednesday is the best day to post. No late work is accepted. If you post an answer on Thursday, you'll probably lose a point for a discussion question if you have excellent content. So the syllabus talks about how your questions, your discussion questions are graded. It talks about how your points are evaluated. Quizzes for this class are found in Connect from McGraw-Hill, and Learn Smart questions are found in Connect, and they're due on the week they're due. So watch due dates carefully in McGraw-Hill's Connect, which you have to purchase separately and follow the instructions in the syllabus carefully. All right. Hey, I want everybody to have a powerful learning experience. I get comments every year that this class is the best class that they've ever taken. And I hear all the time that I wish my spouse would take this class, or I wish my boss would take this class, or I wish my coworkers, they need to take this class. You know, usually we're miserable in a job situation because someone makes it miserable, or because we are not doing things related to being an effective human relations person. So this is a powerful, powerful class if you allow it to be. Learning is an active process, and I'm here to help. But do know that the answers are probably in the syllabus or in your textbooks, so make sure that you read the syllabus carefully before contacting me and read the textbook carefully before contacting me. I do want to help, and I do make myself available to do so, but I need you to help yourself first too. Thanks so much for being here. I hope you have a great quarter. Don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions. I'm here to